Hello and happy Flip It Friday. We are going live from Chateau Vaudreuil in Montreal, Canada, and welcome to this edition of Flip It Friday. I am not sure if it is broadcasting because I'm not sure about the internet connection, so we're going to give it a try and see how we are able to do. If not, I will record it this evening and we will try again. So we are focusing on the word willingness today and being able to dive a little bit deeper into Rachel Platten's song. Oh, what is the song? I'm not even sure what the song is. I see that there's one viewer, so it must be working somehow. So I'm just going to pull up. It's Rachel Platten's song, Fight Song. And Nori, I see that you're joining in. Great. Thanks so much for being here. And let me know that there is somebody out there listening. Can you hear me, Nori? That's the one thing we had difficulty earlier with the feed. So if you can just give me a thumbs up to let me know that you can hear me, that would be awesome. I see hearts. So I'm assuming that you can hear me. So thanks for being here for Flip It Friday. Hi, Susan. So glad that you're able to be here today as well. We are talking about the song Fight Song by Rachel Platten and focusing on willingness. And today I have willingness to be able to be traveling and in the car getting ready to leave to head back to the States after a fabulous week this week, connecting and being with friends, family, and co-workers. And yay, Susan, thank you for letting me know that you can hear us, hear me. We are going to dive deeper into the lyrics of, Rachel Platten's song, Fight Song. And as you can tell, I am a little not so good with the selfie stick here. So, sometimes trying things that are new and different is what's important, and being able to keep going. We were looking for places on this beautiful grounds at Chateau Vaudreuil to do Flip It Friday today, and the car seemed to be the best with less distraction and less noise. They've been mowing, getting ready for a wedding today, and the beautiful grounds, we're gonna just do it in the car today. So Claudine, thank you so much for joining in today, and thank you for your fabulous hospitality. We are going to take a look at the lyrics of the song today for Flip It Friday from Fight Song. And my favorite lyrics of the song is like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion, and about how our willingness and ability to just try and be willing to do something different, how that can make a huge change in how we do things. So we are very powerful beings, and if we have small acts of courage or bravery to try something new and different, we can certainly start that wave in motion to create the energy for something new. And one of the questions I have for you today is what are some of the things you've been willing to try and do differently recently? So if you want to type that in the comment box, that would be great. Say hello if you're just joining in. Thank you, Claudine. I'm so glad everything is going well. Paula, so glad that you're joining us today. Hello, beautiful lady, to you as well. And thank you for being with me and willing to join in the conversation today. I'm a little discombobulated today being in the car doing Flip It Friday for the first time. So, I made, Susan, you're saying you did 7 days of Facebook Live. Yes, I was able to watch some of those, and I want to watch the rest of them. Shift and change and doing something different is important to explore new things and to try something that you're not used to doing. And I'm really impressed that you were doing that, trying that as a new option for reaching your audience and who you want to connect with. Jason, so glad that you're joining in as well today. Nori, you said that you've been becoming more visible. That's awesome. Having that courage and that bravery to step out, step into your light. That's really what life is all about, is being able to move forward and try new things, to try different things, and becoming visible. Your voice is so beautiful on your love sessions that you do and the audio that you have, and being able to be more visible in whichever way you choose to do that is important. Hi, Jason. So nice that you're able to join in today as well. If you have a favorite line or lyric of the song, Fight Song, please feel free to type that in and share that. One of my other favorite lines in the song is, like how a single word can make the heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And it is so important to remember that you can make a difference, you as an individual. No one else can say things, show up in the same way in this world as you can, because you are unique and special just who you are. And having that willingness to step out there in different ways are the ways that you can bring expansion and growth for yourself, and also help model for other people how they can do that in their own lives and be on that journey to thrive and not just survive. Paula is saying that you tried your best to think about what you're thinking about at all times so you can eliminate your resistance as soon as possible. You're letting go of those limitations. So important to be able to recognize that, first of all, Paula, and then be able to take the steps forward to do that. And sometimes we take that step forward, and then we take a step backwards, and then we take another step forward. And it's that willingness to continue on that path of what you've chosen, what you've decided that you want to do. I made a very conscious decision to step out of something that had been very comfortable for me and been a part of who I was for most of my life in my career. And I've made a difference for thousands of students, families, and staff over the 31 years that I was in the school system. And just this trip this past week has been just an amazing way for me to really recognize how much I enjoy stepping into my own light and stepping out in a different way, with connecting more globally and internationally with people, not just all over the United States, but in Canada, all over the world, Mexico. It has been just a joy to step into that dream of what I've had of growing more for myself and to help others and make a difference and be of service in the world, not just in my local community, but abroad to a larger audience. So this week has been connecting with family, with friends, with coworkers, and that has just brought more ideas for possibilities, and just making those connections has been just such a heartfelt opportunity, and want to continue with that. So Claudine, you're saying, I will get out of my comfort zone and post more frequently and do 2 Facebook Lives this week. Awesome, Claudine. I will look for that. And if I can't catch it live, I will catch it on the replay. That's what I love about the Facebook Live, is that you can, if you can't catch it live, you can catch it to look at a time that's more convenient. Paula's saying amen. And, I just really invite everyone to step into their own light and step out of sometimes your own comfort zone, to step out into the possibilities. And I think that's really what willingness is all about. And the Fight Song is really moving through those doubts that we might have, that critical self, that ego that's trying to get you to stay in your comfort zone. we had no idea really going across the border and into Canada, really thought about a lot of the barriers that might be there with language or not understanding signs and things like that. And all of that appeared and was fabulous with Claudine's assistance and people's assistance in the gas station, helping interpret when I was not able to speak French to the clerk, and a man saying, hey, can I help you out, and helping with that language piece. So just knowing and trusting in the universe, that the universe will provide for what it is that you need on your journey, and need for the connections that you want to make. You don't have to know it all. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to know the how. It's being able to, like Paula says, soar like an eagle. I love that, Paula. And Susan's saying, invite me, Claudine Paquette. Oh, definitely. If you wanna go and experience and have a wonderful time, Claudine is a fabulous hostess with the mostest. And so, oh, thank you, Paula. Yes, love you bunches. I love you bunches as well. Does anyone else have a situation or an experience that you'd like to share about willingness and stepping into your own light and stepping out of your comfort zone to grow and expand? I would love to know what you have experienced or what you're willing to experience. And I appreciate those of you that have shared today the experiences that you are setting your intentions and desires to be able to step forth. I had the wonderful opportunity to meet with coworkers and with Christy to be able to just talk and be last night, and it was such a beautiful experience to be able to connect in person when you connect a lot online. So, those online connections that we can make, as well as the in-person connections, continue to step out there and be willing to make those connections. If you don't have any other things that you want to share, we are going to go ahead and close the conversation